Internet Computer, or the ICP token, is going strong. Plus 135% gain in just the last month. This is the rally I'm talking about. And this channel has a mixed history with ICP. I published one video roughly 2 years ago and was pretty bearish. Another video 2 months ago continued to stay bearish, but here we go. Only one of those videos aged well. The first vertical line was the first video. This is ICP divided by Ethereum, by the way, so the relative valuation. The second vertical line is that second video. So first we got a relative underperformance of almost 90%, but something has really changed in the last few weeks. Pretty much perfectly timed. ICP outperformed by 130% roughly. Now, nobody gets things all the time always right, and I'm no different, and I want to revisit that prior video. I want to look at what has actually changed. Is there usage on ICP going on? What did I miss? And I find this very fascinating because this is a very polarizing cryptocurrency. Some people swear by it, others hate it. It's similar to XRP. It's also being defended in the YouTube comments very similarly to XRP. The pull of ICP is so strong that some YouTubers now dedicate their whole channel on the topic. So have a look at this. This is Jerry Banfield Crypto Reviews, and he's also not always right. 1 star for Beam Merit Circle, and this is how Merit Circle developed. That being said, he got very, very excited about ICP in the last weeks. Pretty much every single video he now churns out is just on ICP. And some metrics start to look promising. This, for example, is the total value locked on the ICP blockchain. It was pretty much non-existent at the beginning of the year, 300K, but then suddenly exploded, at least relatively speaking. We are now at 10 million total value locked. Still not huge, but at least growing pretty aggressively. Now, even though I don't have time to reply to every single YouTube comment, I do read most of them. And there are some conflicting statements, and I do want to get some clarification by the ICP supporters here. The first big question mark I have is around the circulating supply. Messari.io says that this is ever increasing. It even says that it increased by 61% in the last year. That increasing supply was a great explanation for this very constant underperformance versus Ethereum. But then I read in those YouTube comments in the last video that the tokenomics have changed and that now ICP is actually shrinking. Now, why is this not reflected in Messari.io? What's the chart that shows actually that apparently shrinking supply? If you know this, please comment this down below. I'm seriously curious about this. Next point. There is so much support around ICP in all kinds of YouTube comments and all kinds of socials. And it does look like the Reddit subscribers here in the background are increasing. This looks relatively organic, even though it's not very fast. From 27.8k subscribers to 28.5 in a year. But then again, why is the number of active Reddit users so small? And why is it so erratic? Is this a data glitch? Why is the number of Telegram users even shrinking? I can't really make sense of all of this. Please explain. Now, there's a nice website with interesting statistics. It's dashboard.internetcomputer.org. Let's have a look. And what I'm especially interested in is the momentum, is the trend. Number of internet identities. It's growing, but it's not growing super fast. Within the last year, it went up maybe by 10% or so. Not really in line with this explosive total value locked increase. Here, the total supply. This is different to what Messari.io is saying, but it's definitely also not shrinking. The inflation isn't too bad. 493 million to 511. So that's less than 5%. Still, it's going up and the data is conflicting. Here's the number of transactions on the ICP blockchain. Very strange data. A massive spike a few days ago. And without that spike, just some erratic ups and downs. Not really a growth curve. Feel free to go through the rest in case you don't know about it yet, right? Dashboard.internetcomputer.org. Still, besides that total value locked chart, I don't yet see the reason for that much outperformance in ICP. The market obviously gave me a pretty strong slap in the face. What am I really overlooking? If the ecosystem is so great, why aren't the numbers all growing much faster? Or are there maybe numbers that I'm not aware of? Again, if you know this, please comment this down below. I want to discuss those numbers. The thing I noticed, and again, it could not be the reason for the rally, but the thing I noticed is simply how centralized the trading around ICP is. Have a look at this. 40% of the trading volume in the last 24 hours was on Binance, another 7% on Coinbase, another 5% on KuCoin. So the centralized exchanges, in theory at least, do have an interest in pumping this coin, especially given that there are also perpetual futures and especially given that the trading volume in those perps is massive. They make money when perps change hands. Now, is this rally because of manipulation of those centralized exchanges? Who knows? I definitely don't, but I also don't know what else could drive this rally. So please, again, make us all smarter down below. I'm not stuck in my opinions. I might have been wrong 2 months ago. The price chart says that I was wrong, but I want to see the data. I want to see in what specific metrics do we see this massive growth that justifies this rally. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.